another live Ask Big Van show with me, your host, Big Van. Don't forget about social media producer Mizani. We got Ryan producing. We got Kenny on sounds. Zydus flipping cameras. We got Nick. We got the whole crew. This special guest this episode in the house, El Trumpo Lovero, Andrew Bridgeforth back in the house by popular demand. Don't forget to share the show before we go. When you do, we can see that you've shared, and shares are cares. We can't wait to see your questions and comments and talk to you on this live episode of the Ask Big Van show. What's up, everybody in the whole wide world? Welcome to this episode of the Ask Big Van show. Looking forward to talking with you guys today and being a part of everything you're doing this evening. In the studio with us, as always, is the beautiful social media producer, Mizani Speaks. What's up, Mizani?
Hi.
We got a late start, didn't we? Yeah, we had some technical difficulties, but we got it fixed now, and we're excited about having you guys join in with us and have a great show tonight. In the back, in the producer's lounge. Oh, that's a better term for it, isn't it? In the lounge back there. Yeah, we got Ryan's kicking, producing, and Kenny on sounds back there, co-producing. There he goes.
Let's go.
Yeah, Zydus kicking cameras in the back, so already doing a great job. It's looking great. And this guy right here in the house, sometimes he's in the back, sometimes in the front. You just never know. Sorry.
Hey, man.
Hey, Andrew.
It's good to see you. It's such a surprise.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for being a special guest and joining us on this episode.
Happy to be here.
I see you've brought your laptop with you, so you evidently have some topics of point that you want to discuss while we're on the show tonight.
Yeah. I mean, there's always some new developments happening.
And especially if we go to you for information, like sometimes when you're in the producer's lounge, it'd be good to have info at the ready.
Always. Good to be armed with information.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So very good. Well, I'm excited. Hey, well, real quick for people that don't know, since we usually do this with our guests, why don't you just tell a little bit about yourself? Why do we?
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
Why would we even have you as a special guest on the show?
No, it's stupid. I don't even.
Do you need something to drink?
Boring.
Yes, I do.
I would love a
Another
coffee.
juice, please.
So, I'm a NASCAR pit crew member. I am a public adjuster, licensed public adjuster in the state of North Carolina.
Nice.
I love doing what I do. I work with some pretty incredible people, smart people, and
that's Kitty Payne on them sound effects, y'all.
I argue on social media adamantly.
Your social media keyboard warrior,
Exactly.
would you say? Yeah.
Of sorts. I wouldn't say argue, just more like belittle and own all the time.
You own people, I see.
Yes, exactly.
You invoke your will against them intellectually.
Exactly. That's very well said.
Yeah.
like
I could see. You know where that you impose your will is the phrase. You know where I got that phrase from? Years ago, I was doing a lot in the MMA industry, and MMA fighters say that a lot when they're talking about their upcoming fight. I'm going to impose my will.
I am declaring war.
You ever see that Key and Peele skit? I think it was Key and Peele when they're doing their weigh-ins or whatever, and they're arguing, talking trash. You don't remember? Jordan Peele's like, no, Key's like, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna throw you on the ground and just beat the crap out of you. And Jordan's like, I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna take you out on a nice bake dinner, and we're gonna fall in love. I'm gonna look you in the eye, and we're gonna fall in love. You never saw that? Yeah.
No, I have to go check that out. The last one I saw from them was the one. I think did you see it when they were doing the Iron Chef thing or the Kitchen Nightmares guy?
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Hilarious.
Hey, if you guys like Key and Peele, put it in the comments below. Any of the skits you guys like from those guys, they're pretty funny. If you're not familiar with them, then check them out. They got some great skits. I think I'll start doing stuff. I was talking to you about that. I think I'll start doing stuff like that. You know,
It'd be fun.
some funny skits like that. So, Mizani,
I like where this is going.
you like? What do you say we get into a question from some viewers?
How do you feel about racism?
Racism.
I'm just joking. That was my question. Before we get started, let me do a couple things. For one, I wanted to put this out there from last week that I just saw. Well, actually, this is from this week, but it's very nice. This is from Amy Pope. She watches a lot.
Oh, yeah, Amy.
Yeah, she said, everyone at Ask Big Van wishing you the spirit of Christmas, which is peace, the blessing of Christmas, which is hope, from the heart of Christmas, which is Christ. Amy and Alex.
Look at that. It's a digital Christmas card. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Very nice.
That's really sweet.
Very nice. Thank you.
Inside.
Hey, I was trying to impose my will on the sound effects guy to do a clap there, but he told me a while back that
I don't like that.
He said, "Don't tell me how to do my job."
Exactly.
And scolded me very firmly.
Pulled you into his office.
What the hell is even that?
Okay. I also just want to invite everyone to go ahead and ask questions and let us know what your comments and your thoughts are for this week.
Absolutely.
Especially with Christmas on its way.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's
Okay.
Let's get some questions and we can discuss them.
Yeah.
And
what is this? What is this, though, first? Andrew, read this. What is this?
Read what?
What is this?
Andrew, sing for me.
Andrew, sing for me.
Well, I guess the word on the street is, I'm the songbird of this generation.
You're the
so-
R&B.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the Pied Piper.
Mm-hmm.
You're the next. Who's that guy?
You must be a parking ticket.
I was about to go right down the road and be like, R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. You're the next R. Kelly.
Nah.
Sorry, y'all. That was inappropriate.
I thought it was cool, but
Gutter
you
trash.
know,
Gutter talk.
not my show.
Just for context, I went to Van's Christmas party and we had karaoke, and I mean,
on his first song, I had to pause the song to break him from the moment because he was like gyrating and his hips, and he was like all by himself on the dance floor with a microphone, bent over, like with his eyes shut, like, oh, honey.
I was singing "Baby."
Baby, yeah.
Just
It was, so I just paused the music and everybody was just looking at him, and he kept going for like about 15 or 20 seconds, like he didn't even know the music stopped.
singing a cappella.
Can you give that a little taste of that again for us?
Nah, I'm good. I mean, I'm thinking about actually going into, making a profession out of it. So I don't want to. Actually, it might not be a bad idea. Just get some recruiters or some talent scouts to hear me.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't hurt. Unless you're paying for the microphones. What the heck was that?
We're done.
That's so awful. Ryan,
I'm like Brennan from Step Brothers. You can't put me
Can
on
you
the
get-
spot.
can you give me some AC in here? We got it's either the smoldering heat coming from Andrew or
It's the Catalina
It's the hot-
mixer.
or it's the hot air coming out of his breath.
No, I understand.
All right, let's go to a new question. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Gotta go. This one is from Amy Pope as well. We're gonna go ahead and go with hers just because she's an avid watcher. She wants to know, what is the best Christmas gift and worst Christmas gift of all times?
Best Christmas gift is Jesus. Right?
Jesus.
Everybody agree with that one? Kenny, you suck.
Boy.
That was easy.
Bazinga.
Yeah, definitely Jesus' best Christmas gift ever. Well, that is the Christmas gift. Jesus is only no Jesus, no Christmas, right? So there you got that.
I know what Kenny's going to say.
What's Kenny gonna say?
PS5.
I will never divulge a great Christmas gift or a bad one because I don't want people to feel bad for giving gifts.
Let's give a list of our worst Christmas gifts that we've
That
ever
we've
gotten.
received?
Yeah,
I am not partaking in this.
and I'll speak
venture.
up for Kenny since he chickened out.
I did not chicken out.
You go first. Go ahead.
Me? I don't. Worst Christmas gift ever. Oh no, I'm going to tell you the best Christmas gift I gave Sage one time, because Sage loves this movie called Lone Star: State of Mind. Any of y'all see that movie?
Nope.
Heard of it.
And the beginning of that movie, it's got the two redneck bad guys that are really a bunch of doofuses. They try to rob this pizza guy, and so they in the beginning of that movie, and so with the dumber of the two was supposed to come with a mask, so he comes with a mask. You guys got to see this movie. And the other guy says, "Did you get the mask?" And he says, "Yeah." And he hands him this paper bag, and he pulls out of the paper bag 2 maxi pads, and he's cut eye holes out of the maxi pads. And he says, "I told you to get pantyhose."
Oh, look at it. It's the new kid.
He said, "I told you to get pantyhose." What?
The guy, one of the main characters is the new kid.
Pull up a meme of that if you can.
You remember that?
Maxi pad.
You want to talk about funny?
Robbing the maxi pad. Robbing the
look it
pizza
up.
guy with the maxi pad.
I'll look it up, but that's who it is.
Anyways, he said, "I told you to get pantyhose." Because I ain't robbing the pizza guy with damn maxi pad stuck to my face. Anyways, it's hilarious.
You've seen The Incredibles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
It looks like them, but
as effective.
it's hilarious. Anyways, so for Christmas one time, I got Sage in his stocking. I put the maxi pad and I cut the holes out just like that, but I put that all the way at the bottom, and then I put a plastic pistol, toy gun, and then I put a pizza delivery menu. And so he loves that movie, but he had no clue, right? So he pulls out the pizza thing. He's like, "Pizza? The menu? Like, what's the heck?" And then he pulls out the plastic gun. He's like, "Like, these are the lamest gifts you've ever given me, Dad," you know. But when he pulled out that maxi pad, he was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Did you cut the holes in the
Yeah.
eyes?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Thoughtful.
Very cool. It was.
A few moments later.
It was very cool. Anyways, so have you guys? I was trying to burn time so you guys could think of your worst Christmas gifts ever to tell and who gave them to you. Is that too much to say who gave them to you?
Nah, we'll put them on the spot.
Yeah.
Call them out.
My best Christmas gift ever was a Christmas gift that I got on Thanksgiving that I got to get early. My grandma spoiled the heck out of me, and she got us, my brother and I, an Xbox 360, and she let us have it on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
And I was not talking to anybody all day.
How old were you? Last year.
24.
2 years ago.
Leave me alone. No, I was probably a sophomore in high school, maybe. But I was still spoiled all the time by her. So
That's what grandmas are for.
heck yeah. So that was probably at least the most memorable Christmas gift I've ever received.
Hey, fix that tape right there.
Oh.
It looks bad.
What tape?
Probably nobody in the world saw it till I just said that.
Yeah. The worst would probably be dress socks. Like, I'm never going to use these. I'm never going to wear them. I hate that you gave these to me.
Oh yeah. Do you
And-
hate the person that gave them to you now? No, I'm just kidding.
A little bit more. I mean, they lost
I'm
points.
kidding.
Let's just say that.
Hey, they gave you a Christmas gift though.
Well, okay. And you know what? I probably could have used them if the appropriate occasion ever would have come around. I've got ties too.
Oh yeah.
I've worn ties like 5 times my whole life. So ties and dress socks. I was always like, oh,
Like
thanks.
plastic. You mean like
No, like a
zip ties?
No, like a zip tie.
What are you into?
There he is. There it is. Check that out, y'all. He robbing the pizza man with a damn maxi pad stuck in my face.
If you're going to get a high school kid dress socks, just know that he knows what's up. It's a lazy gift,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Dress socks. Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't even want dress socks now.
I'll take Nike.
Like I
socks.
need socks right now, but I
Yeah.
don't want socks for Christmas. I don't want you wasting a bullet for socks.
Socks are like $20 a pack.
I'd
though.
rather have $20 of chocolates.
Nah.
I'd rather $20 of microwave popcorn.
Those are.
I'm not saying I want $20 microwave popcorn. I'm not saying like if you're thinking of what to get me for Christmas, give me microwave popcorn. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying if I had to choose between socks and microwave popcorn, I'd rather have microwave popcorn.
Okay. That'll come in handy.
Sorry, I farted.
Okay, that's.
Kitty, man, you're killing me. What about you guys in the producer lounge? You guys got any worse to first?
Worst, I think, is definitely socks.
Yeah.
Like Andrew said, it's just a lazy gift. But the most memorable to me,
Right now, all of Ryan's family members are scrambling. They're like, honey, unpack those.
return them.
They're all wrapped already.
No, but I think the most memorable one to me is when I first moved to Florida. I moved like 5 days before Christmas, and the moving truck wasn't coming till like after Christmas. So we had like nothing in the house. I had no friends. Like I really wasn't expecting anything, and I was really into Legos when I was like 10, 11 years old.
Oh, I was there.
Yeah, I know. I know.
No, Legos rock.
And
Legos rock.
I still love Legos. I don't.
No, me too. I'm kidding.
But my family got me the entire like Harry Potter Lego collection. Like every single Lego they had for Harry Potter, they had got me, and that's all I did all Christmas Day.
Yeah.
That's the one that always sticks out to me.
Oh, heck yeah. What 14-year-old kid doesn't want Legos? I know Uriah would kill for a big old box of Legos right now. What are you talking about? You don't like Legos?
What?
Mazzani, you didn't play with Legos when you were young?
No.
Well, that is because
I played wash the dishes.
that's because you're a girl.
You know, I played clean up after my bros.
Did any girls play with Legos? Is Legos a boy thing?
No,
Well, they came
Legos
out with like a special.
Like
they
a Barbie
had come out with like
pink Lego set?
yeah, they'd come out with like Legos that were like specifically designed for
the
girls.
sexism.
Yeah, it's very sexist.
Better than the toys they have now for little girls. Have you seen those?
No,
Here
I
you
don't
go.
play with a lot of little girls' toys.
I mean, I'm sorry, that was a good
Well, are you
answer.
sure?
I don't think.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I don't think little girls should be playing with the toys that they have for little girls now.
What, like kitchen sets?
No. It's some pretty obscene stuff.
It's
Yeah.
like a Biden voting counter.
No, it's like it's like, you know how they used to get on Barbie for.
I love the fat Barbies. You better not.
No. That's inclusive. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
But they used to get on
That's
Barbie.
body positive.
Well, and the old Barbie, they were negative body images, right? Like this is how you're supposed to look, blonde, super skinny. Well, now the new toys that they have out, and they've got a lot of flack for it. I don't know Target for selling these stuff. They promote promiscuity. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, like you dip the little doll in the water and her clothes disappear.
Oh,
It's-
really?
I'm not kidding you. It's crazy. I'll look it up.
That's awful. That's awful.
It
We
is
don't want
awful.
them to think you're a floozy.
Well, they're just like in music and every other aspect of popular culture. They're destroying the youth. It's on purpose.
I don't want to get paid to lose. I want to win.
Okay. So,
And I got that squeeze.
are we going to? Are we still on this question?
Oh, I don't know. I want to win. That's my favorite movie. Are you ready for another question?
Whatever you want.
Did you want to share your worst and first Christmas gifts?
I want to hear Masani's for sure.
I do too, for sure.
I don't really have any bad Christmas gifts because I just don't. I think the worst Christmas gift that I saw is pretty funny. When my
Like a chainsaw?
no, I have seen.
Oh, okay.
Jesus help us. So I think it would probably be my little brother's Christmas. He got like socks and underwear. And this is where it gets funny for me, but not for him. So my mom, for my littlest brother, because we're older. I'm like 10 years older than my littlest brother. So when it comes to Christmas, he always gets the most presents. But my mom makes him open all the crap presents first.
Oh, yeah, of
That
course.
she knows that they're crap.
All parents do that.
Oh, well.
We save the best for last.
Well, me and my brother don't get many because we're older, but all of the presents we do get are fire. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So we're sitting here opening, like, Lennon's getting, like, a PS5, and I'm getting, like, a guitar, and Mark's opening up socks and underwear. And me and Lennon, we're going to clown him.
Yeah.
We're like, Mom doesn't love you. You got socks and underwear. And he goes, and my mom starts getting sad. And, like, she's, like, kind of upset that we're doing him like
You
that.
guys are awful.
We are, because we're still
Ruthless.
laughing.
Ruthless.
And my little brother he's OG to this day. He cares about people's feelings. Because he
Yeah.
looked at my mom in her face and he saw her kind of look off to the side and he goes, I needed those anyway. All my underwear have holes in them. And I was,
That's Uriah, too, isn't it?
I start, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And I start dying because it's like funny to us. But to
Yeah.
him. And then my mother says, this is the worst Christmas present ever for me. I just remember.
Oh, yeah.
My mom says, for Christmas, you all get to say a cuss word.
Oh, wow.
That same time, because she was so upset that we had done my brother like that. And before she could get it out of her mouth, Mark looks at me and points and goes, And then even Mom was like, whoa, 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 I didn't even get it out. I was just joking. I was just joking. Notice I didn't say it, but you know. Mm-hmm. And he meant it. He said it with his very soul.
Yeah.
He yelled it.
That's the worst Christmas present for me.
From his soul.
Yeah.
You ever seen that Kevin Hart stand up when he's like, "My mama told me to tell you, mind your gut."
Yeah, it's funny. It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
that's probably it.
It's funny. Like in a lot of black people that I know, when they say like God's name is not spelled with a D at the end when they're using it as a cuss word, it's
right.
G-O-T. Mm-hmm. What, Mazzani? I can't say that. How is that wrong and inappropriate for me to say that? She gave me the look, like, you people.
Yeah, you be creeping on the line, cuz. Trying to have you.
100 years.
That's
Michelob Ultra Tuscan Orange Grapefruit.
What the heck is that, Kenny?
I love grapefruit. Anyway, so you ready for
All
the
right.
next question?
All right. That was good,
You're
Mazzani.
never alone when you're with Christ.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Christ alive.
All right, Mazzani, let's do this.
Speaking of bad words, look at this one.
Oh, no.
This is from Robert Hine. He said, are bad words really bad? If not, when would it be appropriate to use bad words?
Hey, Robert, what's up, big guy? Are bad words really bad? Well, I mean, it depends on the language because, you know, some languages have bad words. And what's that French word that is bad here but means like fish there or something like that? What? I don't know, Kenny. I just don't know. You're the bad word sound effects guy. Are bad words? Let's go back to that question. That's a real question, right? That's our next question for the show, right?
Yeah.
Do
you want to prep it like a real question or?
You know what's really crazy?
What?
There's a like Chinese restaurants called I can say it, so I'm gonna say it.
Is it PG-13?
a safe word.
You can Google it, okay?
You can Google a lot of things you shouldn't talk about on this show.
But let's just say it's not very good, but it's the name of a restaurant, and it's
okay, if it's the name of a restaurant, say it.
But it's bad. But it's bad, but it means like good food. It's what it means in Chinese.
Do you want to say it? You know your mom's probably watching this show.
My mom don't care.
You know my mom's probably watching this show.
Me mom knows who I am.
Okay.
She don't discriminate.
Let's hear it. Say it.
She prays for me every night, I'm sure.
Say it, and Kenny, have the beep button on the ready.
I'm not gonna say it. Both words are bad. Both words are bad. Just forget it. I'm not doing it.
You have dug a hole now, Mazzani. The whole world wants to know. What is it?
Is it Bangkok Pho?
Bangkok Pho. No, that's not bad.
Ryan.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna put it on
Ryan
the
just
screen.
offers up this very questionable, racist, and inappropriate
No,
word.
hold up.
I'm just laughing at Kenny so
No,
late.
that's a
with the
place.
I did that on
Bangkok
purpose.
is a
Yeah,
place.
Kenny's like 15 minutes late with his bleep.
beep. Oh, my bad.
That's a place.
Look at my screen if we can
Oh
show
my God, no.
it. Okay, don't show it. But
right,
you
don't
see what
show
I'm
it.
talking about?
Don't show it.
That's
I mean-
appropriate to say, I feel like, because you're going to go eat there.
I mean,
Look at you, Zyda.
Zyda's laughing because she could see her screen.
Because, I mean, that's what it is.
I don't know if we should see it or not. Sounds
You know?
like
Okay,
trying to
Zida
see
wants to
Sounds
put it
like it's
up.
very
Zida wants to put
inappropriate.
it up.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I didn't see it. I couldn't tell what it said. Something about niche.
I mean.
I saw the last three.
All right, put it
letters.
up. Let's see
was
it.
like,
Okay.
Quick,
let me find
quick, and then get it off in case people.
Pause
okay,
it,
I gotta
cancel.
find it again now.
You X'd out of it? It must be bad.
Yeah, I did. Because after I looked at it, I was like, I'm gonna put up.
So this is the name of a restaurant.
It's
Yeah.
a virus. It's a pop-up.
And I want to go back to Ryan's racist comment about
Oh my God. That's an actual place.
Yeah, but why would you submit it as when we're
Because
talking
she
when
was
we're
like,
talking
"It's
about
two bad words,"
the
so I was
name of
like-
a restaurant that's racist and inappropriate? You're like Bangkok Pho. Thanks, Kitty with his
All right, you ready?
Kitty with his
There we
late
go.
beep.
3.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna see what it
2,
is. I
1.
hope it isn't bad. I don't even think it's that bad.
Nobody speaks Mandarin, so we don't
but
know how
it's
to pronounce
but
it.
it does look like it could be bad.
What would it sound? What is it? do you
Where
think?
is that place?
how
That's
do you
the
pronounce
question.
that?
Yeah, Mazzani, how do you pronounce it? Let's say it one more time so I can see if I can pronounce it. Pho.
Oh, it's Vietnamese.
Go ahead.
It could be very questionable.
Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Nope.
She's giving you a pass.
I'll give the first word pho. How about that?
Come on. So many pansies.
I bet
in
they got
here.
good food in there, though.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen some places that Japanese place.
I bet they got some good sesame seed chicken. Is that what it's called?
It probably serves hamburger and fries. We all just go straight to
Because it's Vietnamese food. Have you ever been to one?
yeah.
Have you really? They
Yeah,
have
I
bomb
have.
pho. I put all the vegetables
Yeah,
on
they
the
got
plate
some
in
good
there.
food.
Yeah. Squirt a little lime. Boom, boom. There you go.
But it's like all full of the MSG stuff, right?
That is so
Like you come out of there, your
crap.
heart's going.
I was thinking about going to a Chinese buffet for lunch today, and they were talking about that, and I'm like,
It's salt.
I have no clue.
crack.
MSG.
Yeah,
What that is?
That's
it's a mango starch grape.
I want to listen.
Substance.
I want to listen to how they pronounce
something.
it, but I'm scared.
I mean, I want to hear how it's pronounced.
No, you don't.
no, there are no bad words.
Well,
I do, and if
It's
it's
a social construct.
It's a
bad,
social construct. That's right,
Are
Jeffrey.
they canceled?
I had some thoughts on the bad word topic.
What's up, Jeffrey?
Hey, Jeffrey.
I don't know where.
JT in the house.
Whoa.
JT. Hey, why don't we call him
What
JT?
were you about to say?
JT.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think it depends on the culture. Obviously, different countries, different bad words, right?
That's true because in I'm sorry to cut you
No,
off,
you're
but in Britain and British TV shows, they say the F word.
And they say bloody.
No, bloody is a bad word for them.
Yeah.
Bloody
They don't say bloody on like regular cop shows. They don't say bloody
They bleep it.
because that's a bad word over there. But they'll drop the F bomb.
Yeah.
What is that?
If you watch, I will say I forgot this. Now
does
that
that
you,
sound?
I just remember. Oh, I will say this. Now you might not get to watch this, but it's a good show. On Dairy Girls, they drop the F bomb a lot. They really do.
I got how they say it.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
play
hear
it.
it.
Okay, ready?
碧池难过。
It's not even close.
Bishinangwa.
Bishinangwa.
That's not even close.
That's not even. That's
But-
not
Well,
even
we-
Yeah, but she ain't saying it mad at you neither.
But when I-
If she was mad, it'd be different. Bishinangwa. You'd be like, what? What did you say?
Racist.
I ain't leaving. She said, Bishinangwa. You eat all day. You go home, fat boy.
Call cannot be completed.
You eat all you want to eat, but not all you eat for 4 hours.
Cancel.
Go home.
Yeah, this just got super racist.
Hey, Brian's the one that pulled the lady's voice up there. I just extended what she was saying.
I just want to know if she said it.
So, to complete the thought that I had
Okay,
before,
sorry.
Words, their meanings change over time. What was acceptable to say 10, 15 years ago, now you'll get canceled for, right?
Oh, yeah. That just happened in the last 2-3 years.
Well,
5 years tops.
okay, the B word. The B word used to have literal
Butterfly.
meaning. Yeah, like it was a female dog. Okay, was it a bad word in the beginning
Butterfly.
of time? Or even like the F word? Not
Frankfurt.
Fun.
right. The other F word, the one that's like you will be canceled. It's probably worse than saying the N word.
Fornication.
nowadays, right?
Wait, no, okay, wait, no, there's
That has
Fridays.
Yes, that has literal meaning, right? Two different things.
Frag-a-rock.
Yes, or
That was the
the
show.
R word. I'm not condoning that the R word should ever be said.
The
I
R
just-
word.
Rats.
It's very offensive.
Racist?
No.
no.
Yeah.
Kind of cheese.
Rappers.
Rihanna?
Right, but people used to use that as
Reverb?
like, hey, you're stupid or
Resolute?
you're dumb.
Oh.
Why is,
Oh,
why is
I understand
reverb?
how
That
can be
word,
offensive,
yeah.
but
It's a bad word.
Again,
I don't
even
get it.
saying that nowadays is like worse than saying the
It
N
is
word.
bad. It's very insulting.
Right. So I personally don't use it, but I'm just saying over time those things become more and more
What
detrimental.
about the M word?
M word?
Y'all are just passing over
I'm
the
getting
worst
so
words.
confused.
M. The M word.
What is that?
Mom,
The one that Mazzani always uses inappropriately
What?
milk.
Marshmallows.
when
Man.
she's talking about little people.
Man.
Oh,
Midget.
Yes,
Oh.
that's the word you're not supposed to say.
Oh,
Mazzani.
we keep moving
They
the
love
goalposts
it.
too.
They love it.
No,
They
don't.
hate
They
it.
love it.
But we keep moving the goalposts like, oh, you can't say now. You can't. You have to say little person. Oh, that's offensive. You
I
have
would like
say
to thank
something else.
everybody for watching the last episode of the Aspect show.
It was over when you started speaking
Yeah.
Chinese.
Evidently, we have crossed the racial barrier, and
I just feel like everybody's
This may
just
be the last time you ever
too
see us.
touchy. Why are we so touchy about
You ever
things,
seen
you know?
that? You ever seen the episode
Cancel
of
culture.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Or have you ever watched that show? They
Is
have
his
an
legs crossed?
I'm
I'm sorry.
I've been on a bus for like 12 hours.
so sorry.
They have an episode where it's called "The Gang Turns Black," and they all wake up and they're in like.
Are they in blackface?
They're in blackface.
No. There's different actors that portray them that are
that are real black people.
Yeah.
It's continue and then I'll say it. Sorry.
Well, like
And I disagree with that. I think you should be able to do blackface.
Canceled.
Like if I have a mask, if I have like one of those silicone masks, and it's a black man mask, why can't I wear that?
I mean, I can do a white
Mazzani
man.
just walked out.
I can do a white man.
Mazzani.
this might be a
Dave Chappelle. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. 2 African Americans were arrested in South Central Harlem last night after arguing over a dice game. More news later. We should have a graphic that goes over the screen, just like canceled.
Mazzani literally just 30 seconds ago said, "I just think people are overacting about what you say," and then I said that, and she got up and overreacted and walked out of the building.
I'm thirsty.
I do love how the left will love to cancel people over things like blackface, but Justin Trudeau has done it like 10 times and nobody ever says anything about it. Like, okay.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, and maybe it's just because I'm not, like, I don't have racial tendencies or whatever. I'm not racist, so like maybe that's why I don't see it. But I don't see what the big deal is. Like, if I want to act like
Jim Crow
for like comedic
like Jim Crow?
for like comedic reasons, like if I want to do a skit where I'm like acting like a black guy, you know, look at like how come the black guys can do it in the white
I didn't
girl
know you
movie?
could act Crayola.
It's the historical context though.
We can act purple.
Like the menstrual
Yeah.
shows.
We can act green, pink.
There
We
is
can act like that.
Yellow
there is actual
and red.
real offensive historical context.
You just got more raises.
There is actual real
What, you yeller?
offensive historical context.
listen. You're not
with
getting it out,
blackface.
Andrew.
Like menstrual shows back when black people weren't allowed on TV. They would, that's what they're called, menstrual shows.
Menstrual?
Menstrual.
You sure about that one?
I'm absolutely 100% positive.
Does it only come on once a month?
Canceled.
We're sorry. Your call
No, but,
cannot be
like,
completed as dialed.
Back when they didn't allow black people on TV, they would, do the old Sambo routine, big lips. And
Oh, yeah,
just
that's right.
Really clown it up and
But
make
that's
fun.
called a minstrel show?
It's called a menstrual show.
It's spelled differently.
Yeah.
MINSTREL.
So the historical
Racist
context,
entertainment.
Absolutely it makes sense. But I think in today's day and age, where we should be a post-racial society, but for some reason we try to keep it alive however we can. Jesse Smollett,
Oh, yeah.
then
That was a good timing right there.
we can't do that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I just think that, like, I think in the name of comedy, you should be able to get away with saying a lot more things, than
Did you hear that, Cracker?
you have to take it with a grain of salt when it's comedy. When people are just trying to be funny and make people laugh.
Okay, wait. I've like a kind of. Oh, sorry, Mazzani, you go ahead.
No, you were already talking, sweet.
But you're raising your hand.
It's okay.
I just have I kind of like a follow-up question with that. Like, do you think that if like The Office was done today, that it wouldn't be as funny because they couldn't say like a lot of the stuff that they
I would laugh
Where's
my
the-
ass off at that show.
like
Today.
if they like made it today?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you have
an
comedians
argument.
nowadays that like look at Chappelle's. Chappelle is a comedian that he steps way over the line. On a lot of these hot topics today.
but he gets a pass.
And is that because he's black?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
No denying it.
I saw. Go ahead. You gonna say it?
You ain't black.
Huh? No, I just feel like you should stay in your lane. I know I just said that everybody's so touchy, and that's true. But because of that, you need to stay in your lane. If you're black, make black jokes. And I know that sounds kind of off the rector, but I feel like I could talk about my family. I can make black jokes. I can make jokes about myself, and that should be accepted because I am that. That's my culture. But you shouldn't be able to do that. And I know that sounds so ass backwards. Forgive me for that. But it's the safest way to play this game if you want to be a comedian and you want to stay relevant.
Yeah.
Is to stay in your lane. And I feel the same way. Like, that's why I like Larry the Cable Guy, because he stays in his lane.
That's a shame. That's not comedy.
You know,
I don't care. It's my opinion.
Yeah,
It's my opinion.
That's fair. You, can have it.
Yeah, I think that I'm likening the vision I have for when I referenced a minute ago about blackface a minute ago. I'm likening it to like when Eddie Murphy does characters, and he puts on the silicone masks and he acts like somebody else,
Yeah.
Like when Eddie Murphy acts like an old white Jewish dude, and he's got a silicone mask, and it's Eddie, but he's behaving like you know how he does like that. No,
Definitely not good for my asthma.
it's like, why isn't that racist and unacceptable when he does it? And so like if I had, let's say I could act and behave like an old black guy and be hilarious, why wouldn't that be acceptable?
Well, because obviously, according to CNN, white men are evil. So you can't have fun, Ben. Sorry. This is not a post-racial
I just
society.
don't understand how you can categorize a black man and a white man. Like, what is, like, we could do that? We can,
stereotypical is what I
yeah,
mean.
and is that not a form of prejudice?
No.
That's natural. Prejudice is a real thing that all humans undergo.
So all black men sound the same?
No,
of course not.
not at all.
Okay, well then how
not
can
all
you portray?
white men sound the
well
same.
then how can you portray a black man?
But how come is it that if
Answer the question.
Well, here's the answer. What if I started doing a voice and you instantly were like, "Oh, you're trying to be an old black man"?
Racism.
That's because you're saying my voice sounds like a black guy.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm being racist. I'm stereotyping.
Like a minute ago, I did the Chinese lady's voice or the Vietnamese lady's voice. That wasn't racist. I was just being funny.
But what did I automatically do? And what did everybody say? We're getting canceled, right?
I was just commenting on how ridiculous this not post-racial society is. We're way too sensitive about stuff that does not matter.
I don't got nothing else to say.
Stereotypes are all
whatever.
based in truth.
Hey, you might as well get it out. This is our last show.
we should be able to laugh at each other's differences.
No, I'm just kidding.
We're not putting each other down.
Line up in your screen and look at the camera.
Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Watch your monitors, Mr. Professional Singer.
It's coming.
Wait. Let's hear what Mike Tyson has to say about it.
Mike, were you really sick this week? What was the problem?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Final.
Are all the other men out of the shower yet?
Who was that?
I agree with Andrew, Robbie Key says. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you for standing up for the
Wow.
men's of this country.
Oh, so
Mazzani, I'm totally joking.
this is so not the show for me. Like,
oh, yes, it is. You're doing a great
It's-
job.
it
Hold
is
your own.
not.
Hold your own. Be strong.
No, yeah, we need this controversy.
Because it's like so many men in here and no women, and Zyda's in the back, and you can't really hear her have an opinion.
you're
It kind
representing-
of sucks. This sucks for me.
You represent all the women of the world.
You just said that, and that's kind of staunch. Like, I don't feel like that's fair. You need to get more.
Okay, you represent
You
the
get more
American
women in
women.
here.
I'll represent the Oriental women.
Did you just assume
represent-
my gender, Mazzani? I woke up this morning and I was
Did
feeling
you assume my gender?
pretty effeminate. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I wrote on the
I'm starting
the
to
survey?
practice some of these cuss words.
Yeah, we're
that
gonna
are
have
so
to.
bad.
We're gonna have to taper this, guys.
I'm sorry.
He really knows how to poke my buttons. Like,
on
I
a
don't
roll.
know. As soon as this show is over, we're going outside
we're going
in the
fight.
streets.
Cast me outside.
Cast me outside.
where's
How about
Kenny?
that? Yeah, where's Kenny? Smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
Kenny's failing us on these sound effects, y'all.
he saw where this was going.
There
He
we
saw
go.
where this were going. Oh,
Ryan-
thank you, Abigail. Thank
Ryan
you,
covers
Abby.
for me.
Yes, more women on the show.
Yeah, Abby, you've been invited to be on the show.
There's
So where are you
always
at?
so many men. Yes, Abigail can relate to sexism in America.
Oh yeah, Abby is. She is the next president of the United States. So, well, not the next because she's not old enough yet. But she's.
What you laughing for, Andrew?
Oh yeah, why are you laughing, Andrew? When I say that?
What do you- Well, because women can't be president.
Well, I guess you're out then, huh?
He is digging it a hole. You need my shovel.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Fingers
kidding. I'm kidding.
Fingers getting sore.
I think there are a lot of very intelligent female politicians who I'd love to have as president.
Yeah.
Just not Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, of course not. Who would you think female politicians you'd like to be president? Who?
There's a senator out of Hawaii. I forgot her name. And and that's the only one that I can think of.
Because
Right
she's
now.
hot, probably.
Oh, but she's super articulate, and I agree with a lot of the things that she says.
Oh, yeah. What about
Let me Google her, actually.
Tulsi Gabbard?
I don't know who that is off the top of my head. I've heard the name.
Is she Democrat? I think, I don't remember.
Who's our information guy?
She seemed to be good. How about Candace Owens? You going to vote for her if she runs for president?
I used to hate her with a passion until I listened to what she had to say, listened to the merit of what she actually had to say, and not some Instagram post or some CNN recollection of what she had to say.
Yeah.
You know, listen to the merit of what these people have to say. I think she's super intelligent. I really do like her.
These people.
Yeah, she is intelligent. These people, Mizani. What does that mean? He's talking about politician-like people.
I think it is Tulsi Gabbard.
Tulsi Gabbard is from Hawaii?
Yep. Tulsi Gabbard is an American politician, United States Army Reserve officer, 2nd Congressional District.
There's a couple of women on the political forefront right now that I would also say are pretty prominent.
And she's a Democrat.
I thought that.
Oh my God! Who the hell?
Yeah, that's what I remember hearing is that she has her head screwed on right, and she's a Democrat. So yeah. So.
I like turtles.
And the reality is that's what the Democratic Party is going to have to get any more respect.
Let's go, Brandon.
You understand how terrible their party's performing in the polls right now?
They've got to get some people in there that act like they have some semblance of sanity.
Yep.
You know.
Well, it's over for them in 2022.
Because
there are
you know, the thing is just like in the Republican Party, you have your far right crazy people, you know, and just like in the Democratic Party, you have your far left crazy people, you know. And the problem is right now, a lot of those far left crazy people, they're in charge, you know. They've weaseled their way to the top, and so it's making the whole group look bad, you know. So the best thing Democrats can do is get rid of those crazies and get some people in there like Tulsi that have something good to say, you know.
For surely. I have to. It's popular culture, too. It's all this indoctrination in our universities and pop culture that are making
Kenny's back.
It's making that the popular narrative, right? So these politicians who want to win elections will say whatever it takes.
I don't want to get paid to lose.
Exactly.
Catch me outside. How about that?
But, I mean, like I said, you see it in the polls. You see it in how all these parents are going to school board meetings and they're upset about what their kids are being taught and what's being shown to them. Like, 2022 is a wrap. It's over for Democrats, at least in the next 4 years. Thankfully.
Boy.
Unless, we have another fair and free election, the most secure of all time.
Yeah, well, they better work on that if they're gonna get some voters to the polls. But listen, let me say something about that to conservative voters. I know that the faith in the election process has been ravaged over the last presidential election because of all of the chaotic and criminal activity by the you know what I'm talking about. But here's one of the motivations for that is that to keep us from voting next time. They're trying to kill us and kill our interest in voting because we're going to say we just don't trust in it anymore. But that's the worst thing we can do because they have all of these lists of dead people that they're using to vote. And if we don't get out there and offer some kind of resistance, then it's just a shoo-in. Zyda got her.
If you don't have faith in the election system, then you don't have a democracy anymore. We don't have a country.
It was fractured. The faith in the election system was fractured in the last election for sure.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to show us that they're going to fix some things if they're going to get us back voting.
They haven't done it so far. They've done everything they can to prevent any type of transparency.
You can't handle the truth.
Which is disheartening.
Yep.
Angering.
Well, what a joyous conversation at Christmas time. Thanks, guys.
All right,
what's not joyous about getting the election process up and running?
Lame.
I feel like.
Hairy legs. Hairy legs that turn blonde.
Do we want to take another question, Mazzani?
Do you have blonde hair on your legs?
No, I actually don't have very much hair on my legs at all.
What are we doing here?
I'm sorry. I checked out. I'm back. Sorry. Astro projection.
What's going on?
Back, Mazzani. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I went to another universe of Harry Potter where I met Gryffindor.
Welcome to the show, Mazzani.
Would you really be in the house of Gryffindor, do you think?
Hell no, I'm Slytherin.
You say Slytherin?
That's pretty badass.
Let's be real.
We should have had a safe word.
The hat was a little undecided.
I don't know.
But you know.
I don't know anything about Harry Potter except the title of the movie.
Really?
And title of the books. That's it. That's all I've ever seen of it.
Terrible.
I can bench press 800 pounds.
You know, that's a whole nother conversation. Somebody ask a question about that and we'll get into it. This next question.
I know about Lord of the Rings, though.
Heck yeah.
Please don't make me go through this.
We talked about this earlier.
Please
And The
don't.
Hobbit.
I'm sure you do. That sounds
And
like
other Peter Jackson movies.
You know, it's right up your alley.
Like,
But
go ahead.
Take the camera to him.
Like, what's the other Peter Jackson movies I like?
Percy Jackson.
Yeah, Peter Jackson. You were telling me all about
Samuel
Peter
L. Jackson.
Percy
District
Jackson, the
9.
Lighting Thief? Actually, I like
District
that.
9 was a Peter Jackson movie. That was awesome. So was Chappie. Did you guys see Chappie?
Yeah, they were very similar. You can
Very,
tell.
made by the same guy. Yeah. And also the other one that was like that was Elysium. Very similar. Those three movies are made by the same people. Very similar style. Very cool. Okay, Mazzani, take us to wherever you want to take us. Do you have a steering wheel?
Snakes on crack.
She'll have the steering wheel.
Are we ready for the next question?
Yes, Mazzani speaks, social media producer.
All right. This one comes from Letitia Speaks. She wants to know, do men watch stories like Bold and the Beautiful or Young and the Restless?
Oh.
I don't even watch that.
Well, I can't answer that question because I'm always working in the daytime. So
Would you if you weren't?
no, but I do watch some drama shows.
Like what?
Downton Abbey. I love that show. That was really good.
It is a good show.
And
I'm just
back in
surprised.
the day, remember Melrose Place? Back in the day,
Corona.
when Friends and Melrose Place were on live back in the 90s. I watched.
Ben, are you cold? Do we need to turn off the air?
No, I'm just resting my arms because otherwise I don't know what to do with my hands. And so I used to watch.
Quiet.
I used to watch Melrose Place, and I would. Sometimes it was on with friends, and I would watch that. And so
That looks good. You should keep doing it.
So yeah, but Kenny always when we watch these shows back, y'all, Kenny always scolds me for crossing my arms like this, and he also scolds me if I grab the microphone, like if I hold the mic or if I readjust the microphone. He'll be like, "You touch the mic all the time. Don't touch the microphone."
You grab the mic too much.
Take me out to dinner. Isn't there a football coach that sounds like that?
Probably.
You sound like a.
Oh yeah, Dabo Sweeney, LSU. No, that's Clemson. I don't know the LSU football coach.
There's a coach that sounds just like you just did. I thought
What?
you were doing an impersonation.
When I was doing that's the mafia.
That's the Godfather.
That's the Godfather.
We had the ball on the 30 yard line. He gonna run the ball. I told him to throw the ball. Don't he have to on the goal line. Yeah, we gonna win. We won the game. We go to the national championship. I gotta have a quarterback go easy on that cigarette, boy.
That's pretty good.
Go easy on the cigar, boy.
Nice. Very good.
You know he got fired? He got fired the year after, maybe it was 2 years after they won the national championship. I mean, they were lackluster, mid of the pack, and they let him go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you
No
ready to go to the
loyalty.
next
Yeah.
question?
All right, Mazzani, hit us with the next question.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, well, let's do this one. Robbie Key. Hello. Robbie wants to know, is it okay to judge people that leave their Christmas lights up all year? Why would I take them down?
Because it's not Christmas.
Do you leave your Christmas lights up all year?
Yeah.
Don't be acting all bold and beautiful if you don't really do it.
Like whenever I lived with my grandmother, yes, we did.
Okay.
We did.
So
Anybody
your
get
grandma
that?
did.
Well, yeah, my grandmother did. I'm not going to...
What about you?
This is like the first time I've decorated for Christmas. When I first lived on my own with my roommate, we were like, the light bill gonna be too high. We sat in the dark. Like, we are not putting no Christmas lights up. So I just did it this year because I have a daughter now. So I did it, and I will take them down because I really appreciate those people who decorate year round their home, like Kenny's mom.
Yeah.
Does it up like 4th of July, Halloween.
Yeah.
I leave those up all year round.
Well, no, they do it different every. And I want to be one of those people like people ride by my house and like, oh my gosh, look how cute they're.
Well, you know, if you were smart, you could put up the base of your lighting system and leave that base up all year round and just like change out like a snow globe guy and then like a big jack-o'-lantern, and it would look like you've redecorated for the whole holiday.
That's true, because a friend of mine, she does that for Christmas. They have like things that you have to have, like a Santa and a Christmas tree, but everything else is just like snow and frost and Frosty the Snowman. So even after Christmas, they can leave those things up because it's still winter items.
Yeah, and nowadays with like LED lights, you know, you could change the colors. So you leave the lights up year round, but the colors are different. It's like it's taking laziness to the next level.
Modern day solutions to
laziness and procrastination.
Absolutely.
So do you agree that he should be able to or not?
Only if he does takes my advice that I just gave. If you're going to leave the same Christmas lights up, then I say no, take them down. It looks lazy.
I say Christmas lights in general is just perpetuating the patriarchy and contributing to global warming. I'm sorry, climate change, as it's called now.
Trump lover.
So
Andrew Bridgeforth, Trump lover.
Yeah, obviously, you know, Christmas lights are racist too.
Oh, do tell.
Christmas
No,
lights.
I'm serious.
I can articulate.
I'm
as
really
to why.
serious. I want to know.
So,
He's
Christmas,
serious.
in its essence, is facilitating or propping up the patriarchy. Like, oh, the savior's a man. Ooh, like we need him. You know, like Jesus was probably a woman. First off.
All right.
Again, we'll take it right back to
camera,
climate
please.
change, which can be absolutely directly attributed
Sometimes,
to patriarchy.
Andrew's schizophrenia kicks in, and he becomes a 42-year-old white liberal woman,
or TikToker.
God,
They're all over.
woman.
Get your kids off TikTok, please.
Oh yeah, I hope you people are not on TikTok.
What do you mean, you people? I love TikTok. The only thing it ever done to me was tell me about Spider-Man, which I'm upset
Do you
about.
understand that TikTok is a informational mining field?
We have 10 minutes left.
This has been going fast.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do not be on TikTok
It's-
or Snapchat.
Chinese artificial intelligence. Doesn't matter who owns it. If American company owns it, it's still run by Chinese AI, and they're mining your information.
They're mining your information. If you think you're not, then you're crazy. Mizani, let's do another question. Let's change the topic.
How come every time I want to ask a question, you want to...
No, go
No,
ahead.
It's fine. That's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Just do it. Ask your
it's fine.
question, goofball.
Okay, this next question is from Amy Pope. She wants to know, where would the hat put you in Harry Potter? I already answered that.
Where would the hat? What is the hat? I don't even know what that means.
Okay, in Harry Potter, there's this hat, and it talks.
The sorting hat.
Yeah, and you put it on your head, and it tells you what house you're going to be in. And there's like my house, which I'm real about it. I'm gonna be in Slytherin because I'm a little too evil in my heart, and it's just the truth. Although possibly they could try to put me in Gryffindor, only because I'm not 100% evil. Just saying. And my good side's super sweet, super good. But then my other side is just hateful and evil and condescending and manipulative.
That's pretty much all people, though.
Well, good news is you can log online to the official Harry Potter sorting website, and it'll ask you, it's about a 5-10 minute survey, ask you questions about yourself. You answer them honestly, and it'll put you in the right house.
What's your house?
Gryffindor.
That makes sense. It makes sense for
You
Andrew.
already know.
It makes sense.
Yeah, twist me up. Get me right.
Ryan, I feel like you would know. What's yours?
Well, I have a picture of the hat.
The sorting hat.
Look how he smiles. You guys, please look at Ryan from the side.
We're tickling his nerd bone.
When he smiled like that, he looked just like that guy from You. I swear, just creeped me straight out. Stop doing that.
They won't let us do it.
Never mind. I was just going to show you a picture of the hat, but it's not working.
All right, let's do one more.
Gryffindor.
One more question, and then we're gonna skedaddle.
Oh, for real?
No,
Sorry.
I was kidding about the 10 minutes.
Oh, you were? What time is it?
It's only
8:30.
8:30.
Okay, we got a little bit of
I
time
was
then.
just
One
trying to
more
bless
hour.
you guys.
We got a little more time.
I just want to say I love the Harry Potter questions, just like he likes The Office. I love Harry Potter, so we could go about that tit for a tat, honey. Okay.
Yeah, so definitely, if you have any Office questions, put them in the comments
Did you hear
below.
what I said? Okay.
Hey,
This
never mind.
this next question comes from. We're gonna mix it up. Letitia Speaks. She wants to know. Hey. I think she means which kid aggravates you the most, the older or the younger or middle siblings. I should say all.
Yeah, I think the older ones. Because I think what happens when you have multiple children, by the time you get to the younger ones, you're pretty calloused to the aggravating things. At least that's what my older children tell me. They tell me I let my younger children get away with everything. And I don't think my younger children do as bad of things as the older ones did. But they will disagree, of course. The older ones will. So, that being said, I don't think that the younger ones bother me as much, you know. I think it's probably true, though, because like, my younger ones will say cuss words every once in a while. And I'm just kind of like, hey, don't say that. Whereas when my older ones were younger, if they said a cuss word, I was like jerking them up, strap them in the spanking machine.
Oh, my God.
I am not asking that question.
That's the exclusive use. Oh, man, we can't even. I'm not going to go down that road.
No, but I told my kids when they were little, I was joking around. I would joke like that all the time. And so we had a door that went to our basement, and I would tell the kids all the time, you know, I'm going to take you down there and strap you on that spanking machine, you know. They would laugh. And then one day, Sage was about 9 or 10 years old, and he had a friend over hanging out, and Sage says, "Let me give you a tour of the house." So they walked him up. Well, he walked him all over the house, and then when he walks by the basement door, he goes, "I would take you down there, but that's where the spanking machine is." And I was like, "No, don't be telling other kids that. Go home and tell their mom."
Do you not set that up for that? Because my mom, whenever I went places, I don't know if you remember, but she always said, if she sent me somewhere, she would be like, "I want you to know you have the freedom to whoop my child if she is bad in your home."
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she would say, "But no, if your children come to my house, they will also be beat like my children. So if you don't want them to have a whooping,
Yeah.
don't bring them over here."
Yeah, no, that would never work. I would never let somebody else whoop my kids, and I wouldn't feel right whooping somebody else's kids. But there's some when I was in school, actually, in junior high school, principals would spank you. Like, you would go to the principal's office and get a literal spanking with a paddle, with a big ass paddle. And I was spanked numerous times. And all the schools I went to, I was spanked at Beaches Chapel. I was spanked at Fletcher Junior High School. I don't think I was spanked up here. When I moved here when I was 14.
Way to go, Van. You just got those schools canceled.
I feel like the humiliation of that, especially if it's done in front of your peers, is worse than
No,
the pain.
it was never in front of the peers.
It should have been.
They take
Didn't
you
you
to
hit you with the ruler in front of your peers? I
It's-
heard about that.
No, you go to the principal's office, and you had to put your hands on the principal's desk, and he'd get back behind you, and he'd grab that sucker. It was like the highlight of his day, getting to whoop some little kid. What?
Catholic school? I'm just kidding.
No, one of them was a Christian school. The other one was
a sexy bitch.
the first one. The first one was a Christian school. The other one was just a public junior high school.
No, you said it was the highlight of his day. So
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of not getting a choice in the matter.
Oh, I got whooped a lot though. A lot.
Not enough.
I got whooped a lot.
I just don't feel like, I feel like there's a big difference between a spanking and getting your gluteus maximus beat. Like, I could handle a spanking. You hit me with a paddle, we're good to go. You can give me a spanking all day.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing like getting your ass whooped.
yeah.
There's
But shit
definitely,
heels.
I probably shouldn't have just said it like that, but that's the way it is. That's how big of a difference it is from getting a spanking and getting beat up.
Like a 5-10 minute session of nonstop.
Every word, every syllable, you're getting hit.
Yeah.
And it stings. You feel it. You talk about it.
Have you
think
tried turning
about
it off and on again?
You just cringe. I can picture those type of beatings now to this day.
No escape.
Yeah.
To this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, my opinion, I feel like that a lot of that stuff, a lot of parents that discipline with physical violence like that border into child abuse, because when a parent violently reacts out of frustration and anger, and they're pat 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 pat, and I just feel like that's crossed the line. Disciplining your child is about training them not to do that again. It's a training to say, hey, you did something wrong, whether you meant to or not. Let me train you not to do that anymore. But to make your child where you raise your hand and your child goes like that, then you've erred, in my opinion. So.
I don't know if I agree or disagree, because my butt wants to agree, but my brain wants to disagree. Because in my head, it's like if I wouldn't have had those, I would be even worse of a person than I am now. It definitely made a difference. It really, like, just to know the disappointment from my parent, and two, just to have that sting, that constant sting of knowing, like, if you do this, this is what the outcome is.
Yeah, I'm not saying not to discipline your children.
Yeah, but what I cannot stand, and I know this sounds terrible, when I'm out and about and I see, no offense, but we already taken it there. You already just said, I probably shouldn't say this because it's backtracking for me, but whatever.
You dug it.
Whatever. When white people whoop their kids.
Oh, man, we done.
in public, and they're like, stop it, Johnny, don't do that again. I'm like, Johnny, come here. Come here, Johnny. Come here.
I agree.
You hear your mama?
I agree with you, Ms. Owens.
I will. You better stop. Ain't
White
nothing
people
like
name their kid Kale now.
Yeah,
not Johnny.
It's nothing like your parents saying, my mom, and I will say it was nothing like the whoopings from my dad. Nothing. My mom was more caring. And my grandma, I can count on my hand how many times she whooped me. And every time I deserved it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was the way that they handled it to where my mom could say now to me as an adult, you want me to take you to the bathroom? And I instantly have to pee. I don't know what. I can feel it. Like, I'm going to get beat up.
I bet when you were younger, though, all your mom had to do was give you a look. She didn't have to be like, come on now.
Nope.
Like,
no counting, nothing.
There is absolutely a cultural difference, I
She'd
think.
be like, I'm going to call your daddy.
Your child has to fear you or fear punishment if they don't listen to you. You can't just let them get away with anything. I'm not saying beat the crap out of them. Like, I'm not gonna. I don't want to do to my kids what was done to me. I would hope that I could resolve things a lot more amicably. It's Christmas time. Beat them kids. But
burn their present.
Yeah.
I actually have a story about that.
But I think.
Kenny has hijacked the show with us.
A child needs to fear their parents or fear punishment if they don't listen to them.
I was about to say, I have a story. She said burn the presents, and I thought of something. I was in GameStop the other day buying something for someone, and this mom came in, and she was saying, she's like, yeah, we need to I need to return all this stuff. It was like $600-800 worth of stuff. And the guy was like, I remember you coming in before. These are for all your kids, right? Why are you returning them? Like, are they okay? Did something happen? She's like, no, they were just bad, so I'm returning all of them. And then the guy was like, oh, okay. Like, and she got warranties on everything, so she didn't get money back for that. And he's like, if you don't mind me asking what they do. And she's like, they were just being disrespectful. So I had them open all of their gifts early. And they were all excited about it, and then I returned them all. And I was like, "That is the worst thing
Brutal.
I've ever like."
Were they white?
No.
Were they white?
No.
But I will say that would stick with anyone in your heart and in your soul.
But that would make me hate my mom.
Yeah,
that's
pretty.
I mean, she doesn't owe you these presents. You don't have to have these presents.
But she could have just returned them and not had me open all of them.
No, I want it to stick with you. I want you to know next year, come around, you better be on your P's and Q's.
Johnny, don't get me shit for Christmas.
I really do.
No, I agree with you.
It's tough. It's tough being a parent nowadays. That's for sure.
I just get fed up and leave. On to the next family. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
I just want to say, you spelled her name incorrectly.
Oh, I didn't spell her name. Thank you very much.
No, I'm telling her that you spelled her name incorrectly.
Mm-hmm.
But I've actually seen that. My mom, now that she has a grandchild, she is a lot more lenient, and I've noticed that. Even with like my nieces and nephews, she lets them get away with murder. But with us, it would be the little, like if I didn't say yes ma'am or no sir, yes sir, I get hit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But them so lenient, and instead of popping my daughter, my mom walks her. When she gets upset with her, she grabs her by her arm and walks her fast. I swear, but it works. It's the craziest thing. And I'm like, where did you come up with this? She goes, I don't know. I just didn't have the desire to beat her. So I was like, I got to come up with something. So she just walks her around in a circle real fast, and she has to keep up. And by then, she's over it.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, liberals have been saying for years, don't spank your kids. So.
Wow. Okay. Speaking of crime.
That's for you, John S.
We're going to go to this next one. He said that he's okay with that, by the way. Sheena Parker wants to know.
Okay.
If there was one crime you could commit and never get caught, what would it be?
Oh, goodness.
Rob Tiffany's.
Yeah. Robbery.
Did you get that? Did you
Rob
get that?
Tiffany's? Who's
Yeah,
Tiffany's?
from The Office.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Let down.
Wow.
Greatest crime. I tell her to meet me in Berlin. I'm not there.
Ponder.
No, for real.
One crime. if you could commit one crime and never get caught. That's a good question. I would. Let's go. I'm like thinking of all these things I'm not going to say on camera.
I haven't been caught yet, so I'm not saying nothing.
I'm going to tell you something that you can do, but I always feel guilty about. Like, I've done it by accident before and went back and paid for it. And that's at the self-checkout at Walmart. You could easily, like, scan some gum for some diapers or something.
Oh, yeah.
But I have left and just, like, forgot something underneath the buggy. And was like, I should just leave. And then I'm like, nah, I'm going to go pay for it. It doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
But that's the easiest thing in the world to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to have integrity. I'm sitting here trying to think of what crime that I can do that would perpetuate, so I could always reap the benefits of the crime since I never got caught doing it.
Embezzlement? I don't know.
I think Ryan hit it on the head. If you go to Tiffany's, you steal a bunch of diamonds. They appreciate in value over time. Just making money all the time.
He's referencing Dwight Schrute's
but
greatest crime.
But he was on to something.
Definitely.
No, I think maybe if I could do one crime, I would be like like whoever Jeff Bezos is, whenever he gets his weekly paycheck, I could go in and like hack his account and change his checking account to my checking account. And since I would never get caught, that means it would always be filtering into my checking account.
I would just steal as much money as I could at one point from Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Never get caught.
I don't know. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Anybody else want to comment on that question?
No.
Kenny. There's no sound effects, so obviously Kenny's still pondering that question.
I'm not pondering anything. I'm just pondering whether or not I should get up and go home. Let's go. I like
turtles.
Okay, you ready for the next one? Yes.
Yes, let's do another one.
Ooh, that was like...
You know who she looked like? Do that again.
I can't just do it on command. It came out. I have like a...
Yes, you can.
Are you making fun of my disability?
No, do that face again where you do your lip like that. Where you like...
I see you do that all the time.
Yeah, it's the tick.
No, it isn't.
I'm sorry, are you from the past?
You know who she looked like? She looked like Jack Black. When you did that.
That's my dude.
When
I
you did
like
that.
Jack Black. He's one of my... I was talking to myself about him one day. I mean...
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the next question.
Anaconda squeeze.
Okay, this next question comes from Amy Pope. She wants to know, what are you most looking forward to for Christmas?
I'm looking forward to being off work.
Same.
I haven't been off work for a long time.
Everybody like...
And we're shutting down. Our offices are shutting down for the whole week. So actually, we're leaving Thursday, and we'll be off work for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the following week and the following weekend. That's a long freaking time for me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'll be coming to the office, I'm sure, working on some stuff, but Like it won't be like regular work. It'll be coming doing fun work.
No
Is
doubt.
there such thing as that?
Let's go.
Somebody put in the comments for after this, what is fun work? And now let's go back to the question at hand. So what are we most looking forward to at Christmas, Andrew?
I'm excited to spend time with my brother and his girlfriend and their dog.
Don't let the dog beat you up again.
I know.
Yeah. Is that the dog you walked that you came back here, you're all bruised up with cuts all over your body?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can't talk about it because
It's
HR
embarrassing.
might have some words to say about it. You know, if I never mind. Not with Fat Ox, but oh yeah, I got hurt on the job.
Oh, so you tell me you told NASCAR that was a NASCAR entry?
But the thought did cross my mind. I'm like, I might have broke my finger. Like this is going to be pretty detrimental.
The dog broke your finger?
I ate it pretty bad. Like it was icy. I was up in Philadelphia and I was running and I was not in the right state of mind.
Were you running with
What
the
the dog
dog?
doing?
I was running with the dog.
So you're like trying to do like that Rocky reenactment of that Rocky scene, and you like run. You got the sound headphones on.
Yeah, something like. I mean,
you like wipe out.
no, this was not like a.
Did you
planned-
look like a bison on the field? Like
No, it was definitely not a planned run. I took him out in the middle of the night, and we already
okay.
had like Thanksgiving festivities, if you know what I'm saying.
Then why were you
beverages.
running?
I just, the moment took me, and I was like, let's go for a run. And I was just,
Tell the truth.
I was sprinting with that thing, and I
You
just,
did something wrong, and were running away from
Speed.
something.
The dog was actually chasing him.
I am a beastmaster. I was like, you coming with me? He didn't even have a leash on him.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
kidding, I'm
right.
kidding.
Now, I'm sure what happened was you were standing there, probably 3 sheets in the wind, just on the icy sidewalk, probably staring at your feet. And then the dog took off running, and your arm was in his sling, and he hopped you down the road behind it.
Wait, please stop. Wait.
No, I don't get pulled. I'm excited to see my family and have some time off, and just relax. Really,
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
How about y'all in the lounge back there?
I get 3 days off from like everything. That's it. I have to go back to swim,
Oh yeah.
and so it's not really much of a break. So
Well, what else are you looking forward to then? Doesn't have to be the break that you're looking forward to.
I guess just like
Look forward to seeing family, or
I'm on FaceTime.
Following new people
you're not even
around?
leaving town. You're not even going home.
He's
Well,
following
that's
the
lame.
protocols.
Yeah. Well, I only have 3 days, and so one of those days would be taking up driving. Then I have a full day of everything. Then the next day I would have to drive back home. So I'm like, not
Yeah.
really worth.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Can you give us one good thing, dear God? I know it's a lot going on. I'm sorry, but it is the season.
Are you looking forward to milk and cookies?
Yeah.
Cookie.
You can milk cookies?
I didn't know that.
Milk and. Are you looking forward to not milking cookies? Milk and cookies.
Yes.
What's that?
And like
magician?
food.
He milked an almond.
All right, Kenny, it's your turn.
Almost don't got.
I'm just looking forward to some time off.
Yeah.
I mean, really, that's all
Me
I
too.
really want. Wake up when I want, go to bed when I want,
Yeah. Me too.
and having my phone off. That's going to be great.
All these shorties. I'm on break.
What you talking about, Willis?
No, I'm saying all your shorties be hitting you up. You're gonna turn your phone off and be like, Kenny's on break. Leave a message.
Kenny's gonna be like,
That was pretty smooth, Kenny.
"Hello." They're gonna be like, "Hey, Kenny, what you doing? Who is this? Didn't you look at my phone? No.
Is this the third yet? Oh, it's not?
I just thought maybe you wanted to hang out with me.
Do you wanna go watch a movie or something? No. What are you gonna do? Hang up. You know, you know who Kenny is they have a TV show character that's modeled after Kenny. and it's Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants.
You know who you are, Van? Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec.
I think so.
Bacon in the ceiling. Or some type of like awesome meat or whiskey that you're super excited about. Like,
I have some whiskey in the refrigerator here.
I don't doubt it.
Actually, it's yours. It's the Woodford Reserve.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's left over from the parade.
My boy Woodford.
I'm sorry.
Oh, try again.
Mazzani.
What are you looking forward to?
Can you enlighten us?
I kind of feel like Ryan, low key. I know that's terrible, but that's how.
Are you not going to be off for like 10 days?
I'm off for a long time, but I'm thinking about my finances. I'm kind of stressed out right now at this season. I ain't gonna lie. I'm stressed, and then I must be spending a lot of quality time with my daughter, which would be nice, but it'll also be stressful because she's a lot. I'm gonna be honest.
Get a spanking machine.
Put it in your basement.
Maybe I guess I'm kind of excited to get to binge watch a couple of things and get caught up. Maybe I'll read some.
What are you going to binge watch?
Well, I'm going to binge watch The Witcher tonight. I'm going to be late in the morning.
Binge watched it on the ride back. It's amazing.
All right, thanks, bro. I wasn't watching it at work today.
What is The Witcher? Sounds like an
game.
an evil TV show.
It's a video game, but they made it a TV show with Henry Cavill, the guy who plays Superman.
Which don't let that make you think it's gonna be trash, because we all know Man of Steel was trash.
No, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't hate it.
Oh, I hated it.
Like when the plane's coming down on the baseball field and he catches it.
Yeah.
And he
Trash.
stops right at the bottom, and the whole plane goes. Boop, 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 boop. That was really cool.
How'd it go again?
That's what he's looking forward to.
He's really good in it.
Yeah, but he does.
So is it like a demonic movie?
No. Well,
Like about a witch?
what is he? What do you could? I don't know. It's complicated. You gotta watch it.
He like kills like
Sorta.
he's like demons. It's kind of like
demonic,
the same
yeah.
era as like Game of Thrones kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's lit.
It's good.
lit.
What?
You know?
I just finished watching King of Queens. Remember, I've been talking about that all this year. I've been talking about that. I watched the whole 9 seasons in like the last 6 months, 8 months.
I was just bullshitting. And you know this.
How are you gonna go from The Witcher to King of Queens?
I finished the last episode last night.
Who's that, Chris Tucker?
Now I'm ready for.
Congratulations.
That's why I'm asking about what you're going to binge watch, because now I'm ready for another TV show. But I don't watch all those. I don't watch all those heavy demonic fighting demons.
Okay, if you
shows.
want to watch something soft, watch Steel Magnolias.
No. I want something funny like The Office or Parks and Rec. Or now I can put to my
Watch Girlfriends. I'm actually very
or
serious.
Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah.
No, I'm
You ever
very
watch
serious.
Space
You
Force?
want to binge something? Watch Girlfriends.
Space Force is kind of funny.
Girlfriends.
Girlfriends.
Do I
listen?
do I look like a dude that would watch
hilarious.
Girlfriends?
It's hilarious. Just watch it.
You should watch Space Force. It's pretty funny.
Watch it.
Same people who made The Office, and Steve Carell's the main character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was.
It's a TV show?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
right after Trump said we're going to have Space Force.
Yeah, it's kind of making fun of Trump, but it's really funny.
Really?
Yeah, it's
They aren't laughing now.
Oh, she said.
You just mad because I talk with babes online all day.
You guys know who Sacha Baron Cohen is? The guy who played Borat.
Oh la la!
He has there's like a short series, probably like 5-10 episodes, called "Who Is America," where he trapped a lot of prominent figures.
Oh, I heard
pop
about
culture.
that. Yeah.
Oh, it's genius and it's
Is it?
hilarious.
Really?
Yeah. You should check that out. Who
I
Is
like
America?
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
My problem with Sasha is he's so vulgar sometimes, and it's hard to.
You gotta watch that when the kids go to bed.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Isn't Sasha that guy on X-Men?
No, he's the one that does Borat.
He goes, very nice.
Bruno. the
There's
big Joe.
always male genitalia on all of his shows.
Yeah.
I need to watch these shows.
No, it's not in a good light. It's it's like smashed up against the glass or something. It's always horrible. It's very inappropriate.
My cousin Bulash.
Come with the magnet. No, it's not
When
a
I hear
real
Sasha,
thing.
I just think X-Men. I don't know why. Is he not an X-Men?
No, it's Borat. You never seen
Wait
Borat
a
or
minute,
Bruno?
Wait a minute. Let me Google.
Yeah,
it.
look up Borat or Bruno.
I'm gonna
He's very
Google
inappropriate.
Sasha.
He's a very he is a very smart entertainer though. His shows are very entertaining. I haven't seen much of them, but I mean the ones I have, again, if he didn't have that stuff that was so harshly vulgar, I would probably find more enjoyment in watching his stuff, you know.
Right.
Like that's why I can't watch Chappelle anymore. His stuff gets so harshly vulgar.
Yeah, the
Did you
stuff
know
he
he's
says.
married to-
I liked his 3-part special. A lot of it made me angry. The stuff that he said,
Oh, I watched Bruno. Actually.
but I like that he doubled down and didn't cave to the mob.
Yeah, and said what he wanted to say.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, so I saw Sheena. I saw that you mentioned that about Shameless and what was it? And The Ranch. Is
Ranch
Shameless a comedy?
Oh no! Don't watch Shameless, please.
It's only because he's watched the most recent. That's why. If you watch from the beginning, it does get kind of trashy at the end because they kind of take a stance in politics.
Oh, really?
Which, of course, would hurt his very soul.
It's not
But
kinda. They do. for
They do.
real.
But at the beginning, let's be real, Kenny. At the beginning,
It's
it's
pretty good.
quality.
I don't.
The show is just
No,
I mean, I
just
don't-
hush.
gross.
Just put your lips like that.
I don't want to watch shows
Make yourself
that are made to push politics. I don't like that.
You know what?
I'm here for just good old
You
clean
don't have to
entertainment.
listen to us. That's fine.
Oh no, Van, check it out.
Like I don't watch
the first
anything with
episode.
Meryl Streep in it anymore because all her crap is pushing politics.
Who's Meryl Streep?
Would you guys like to hold
Exactly.
hands while we're on camera?
We're over here grooming each
I
other
mean,
during
I
the show.
see that. I mean, it's just
Twist
like,
me up again. I don't like this little one sticking up right here. Yeah, you got me. Get me right.
Did you hear about? Have you heard about that guy from The Ranch and that '70s show and stuff?
That is, oh yeah, dude's like a pretty prominent mover and a shaker now, right? In the political
no,
realm.
he was accused of like grape.
Who? Ashton Kutcher?
No, the other one.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ashton Kutcher.
The main dude?
Kutcher's
He
doing
plays
some.
his brother.
the dude that was on the '70s show.
He was on. He came from that '70s show to The Ranch. He plays his brother in The Ranch.
His name was Hyde on
That's
that '70s
yes,
show.
and they shut the show down because of this.
What does grape mean? Is that appropriate for us to talk about?
That's why I said grape. There was some grape.
Yeah, it's kind of like Bill Cosby in the situation.
Yeah, some grape. Accused of grape.
Oh,
Take the G off. They're a genius.
Why don't you just say that? Like all the stuff we've talked about in this show, and you can't say that word.
We say it.
Hello, I'm queer and now I'm here.
It's so stupid. Mazzani, let's do one more question, and then let's get out of here.
Okay, this next
All right,
question.
last question, everybody. Thanks for watching the show.
This is the last question we got. So
Are we?
this one's from Letitia Speaks. She wants to know: are we supposed to cook on Christmas and cook breakfast too? She says no.
You
I
have.
disagree. Get it together, lady.
Yeah, you have to have 2 meals on Christmas. It's not just one. You have to have a Christmas
I have
breakfast.
to have 3.
Yeah, you have to have Christmas breakfast, and then you have to have Christmas dinner.
Oh, so
Second
we're just
breakfast.
snacking?
Yeah, you don't
through
have
breakfast?
lunch because you got to do the.
No, the breakfast is
dinner.
later. It's
Yeah.
yeah. You do like the presents
Oh.
first, and then you do a breakfast at like 9:00, 9:30.
Not.
And then you're not really hungry. Then you do like a
My,
Christmas
it is a
dinner
white
like
Christmas.
at 1 or 2 o'clock. Right? Isn't that how you guys do? How do you guys do?
Nope.
I always used to just come over at like 5 in the afternoon.
And food was there.
Yeah. And what we do.
Yeah, that's because you were single.
Yeah.
He's
yet-
talking about when you were a
and
kid.
young.
Go back
Yeah.
to your childhood.
No, when I was a little churd, I used to go over to my nana's house at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, so y'all would eat at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, something like that.
Snow sledding in the day.
Nah. Well, depending.
Deer hunting.
Yeah, always. So we woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Went and hunted us some deer or some duck.
What to go shoot
Yeah,
that
you didn't
Have you ever
hunt
been
duck
hit
in
by a
Philadelphia.
wet noodle?
Christmas
what's the
duck
duck
hunting.
doing?
No, we would go.
Oh, that's where you would get the Christmas duck for.
Exactly, yep.
Yes.
We'd kill it that morning.
Hey, I had some raspberry duck one time at a fancy restaurant in Winston. It was boss.
The turducken?
No, it was just regular duck,
Here we go with that again.
but it was raspberry duck.
Breakfast.
Fuck, Kenny.
What about second breakfast? That's
Oh,
for
yeah.
my Loader fans. Lord of the Rings, second breakfast.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, listen, everybody. We are out of time. Thank you for watching this episode of the Ask the Big Van Show and asking questions and posting your comments below. Thank you for being a part. We can't do the show without you. We love you guys. If you're one of my children or grandchildren or generations after me, I love you, and I pray that you will have a stronger and stronger relationship with the Lord and always be seeking His presence. Same for the rest of you guys. Thanks for watching this episode of the Ask Big Van Show. Can't wait to see you guys next week. We doing it next week? It's the week that we're off for Christmas. You want to do the show?
Ask me next week.
Yeah, we probably will do it, but we'll let you know. All right, God bless you guys. Have a great Christmas holiday. God bless you. Hey everybody, this is Big Van, and if you'd like to watch our show live, then you must subscribe and follow so that it alerts you when we're on the air. Be sure to check out the links below for some live show time and some very cool products so you can have your own conversation starters. We can't wait to see you and your questions and comments on the next live Ask Big